Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us today on the Dade County Weekly Update. I don't know that we're going to be answering questions today. County Executive Rumley is not going to be with us. He was unable to make it today due to a meeting. But we do have some guests that you might be interested in hearing from, and we will be going over COVID numbers as usual. Our guests today are Lecia Eubanks with the Cherokee Regional Library System and Sergeant Hailey Smith from the Dade County Sheriff's Office. So they will be going over a few things with us that you might like to know. So if you know somebody who would be interested in hearing from any of our guests today, go ahead and invite them to watch this live broadcast or host a watch party so you can hold your own discussion. Remember that you can also watch this later on Facebook or YouTube, and sharing the links to the videos is easy. We did get asked by the city to remind you that the monthly city council meeting will take place next Tuesday night at 6 o'clock at City Hall, since city offices are closed on Monday for Columbus Day. So the city council meeting has been changed to Tuesday night from Monday night. They did ask us to tell you that, and we will get started with Lecia Eubanks.
Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in today, and I know you guys look forward to this every week, and the library's kind of tried to make it a habit to come every other week and kind of update you on what's going on in our library. I'm Lecia Eubanks. I'm the director of the Cherokee Regional Library System, and our system serves libraries in Walker and Dade County. There are 3 in Walker County, and you all know about the one here in Trenton, where Marshanna Sharp is the library manager. It's a lot of good things going on in that library system. I wanted to come and tell you today about the Time with Teacher program in case you are not familiar with it. This program has just been started maybe a couple of weeks now. This program is a temporary program, and it has been made possible through grant money from the CARES Act, and we really appreciate Dade County for giving us access to these funds. And we have implemented a Time with Teacher tutor program that is completely free for your student, for your child, your grandchild, and all you have to do is visit chrl.org/tutor, and you will have access to make an appointment, totally free. And I know there's plenty of you guys out there who are in need of this service, and I want to tell you about some of the tutors that we have in our program. We have looked for teachers that are currently teaching or possibly have just retired in the last few years. And we currently have 4 teachers in our tutor program. And let me just tell you a little bit about them so that you can see what their specialty is and what they can help your student with. Our first tutor is Lecia Ambrose. Now, some of these names may sound familiar because I think they are retired teachers from Dade County. And Lecia is available to tutor students in grades K through 4 in any subject. So if you have a student that's struggling in that area, she's available. She's recently retired after teaching for 30 years at Dade Elementary. And she loves working one-on-one with students to see what methods work best for each individual. And please know that in any of our tutoring sessions, face shields will be provided, and the tutor will wear a mask as well, and we provide the space, and the program pays the tutor's fee for the session, but it's completely free for you. We also have Kim Ambrose. This is the husband of Lecia, and they were both teachers in the school system, and Mr. Ambrose is retired from Dade County School System after teaching earth science at Dade Middle School for 33 years. These are 2 veteran teachers. And he will teach all subjects grade 3 through 8 with the exception of 7th and 8th grade math. Can't say that I blame him there. So please, that's Lecia Ambrose and Kim Ambrose that are available. And I have 2 more. Carey Higdon. Carey is available to teach one-on-one virtual lessons with students ages 4 through 13. She previously taught pre-K and kindergarten, as well as inclusion at Dade Elementary School. She has a passion for teaching and tutoring, and feels that one-on-one sessions work really well. So if your child is in need of Carey Higdon, please sign up for her as a tutor. And our last tutor that's available for your student is Elizabeth Mullins, and Elizabeth is also tutoring in elementary age students, all subjects, but she also includes middle school students. And her specialty is English language arts and reading. So if your child or grandchild is struggling with reading, Elizabeth Mullins would be a great tutor. Those are the 4 that we have. If you know anyone who would like to join our tutoring group that has a specialty in math, you can see that there's a need for that. So if you've got someone that can teach high school math or middle school math and would like to join our program, there is an hourly fee that we'll pay. And this is an all automatic. It's all automated. When you go to chrl.org/tutor, you'll get to select the Dade County Library. You'll see the tutors that we have available. You'll get to read their biography that tells what their specialty is. You'll click on that teacher and their schedule will pop up. You'll get to select an appointment time, and it will automatically send you a confirmation email and the tutor a confirmation email, and all you have to do is show up at the library with your student. So we hope you'll take advantage of it. We do have limited appointments. We had a budget for 8 per week. We haven't met that just yet. We've just gotten started in trying to get the word out. So just please know that these 4 teachers have limited availability. There's only 8 we can fund per week. We can go over that initially since we are just getting started. So please go to that website and sign up for this free tutoring session. And before I go, I wanted to share with you some what we call impact stories. I know that most of you know what goes on in the library. You know we've got a lot of books on the shelves and you can come in and use a computer. But sometimes we like to share some of the impact stories of folks that come in to use our library and what it meant to them. And I know that Marshanna doesn't always want to toot her own horn and the staff, so I'm going to do it on their behalf. And let me just share a couple of these with you before I leave. After using the tutoring service a couple weeks ago, a parent sent us this message. Dear Miss Marshanna, I wanted to thank you for allowing these gifted teachers to tutor our children. They are already improving and getting the children on track again. I noticed also that my boys have more confidence in their studies. And the first thing one of my sons said to me was, Mama, Mr. Ambrose said I was very smart. He was smiling, and I am so thankful for this opportunity. What a blessing you all are. We love our library. Also, as you know, the CARES Act funds helped us expand our hours open by a few. So now we're open on Monday. So we do have some additional open hours that we have available. And a couple of folks shared with us how important opening this extra day was to them. Back in September, a woman came in and was so grateful that we were open. She was working from home and her computer crashed, and she needed to get signed back on to finish her work. She said, I don't know what I would have done if you had not been open today. This was our first Monday we were able to open with the funds from the CARES program. So that feels good to know that we're making a difference. Also in September, a gentleman came in needing copies of his driver's license and social security card. He had been offered a new job but had to send them a copy of these items. He kept telling the staff how grateful he was that we were open on Monday because he could not find anywhere else to do this unless he drove to Chattanooga. So we really appreciate you patrons sharing your stories with us and letting us know the impact that you're making. Come visit us at our new hours. These will be in place until December 31st. We're open Monday and Wednesdays from 10 to 5, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 7, and Friday 10 to 3, and Saturday 10 to 2. So it was good meeting with you guys today, and come see us at the Dade County Public Library.
Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Smith with the Dade County Sheriff's Office. I'm the Public Information Officer and newly appointed Training Sergeant as well for the department, overseeing training records and instructing courses for our deputies. I'm excited to be here to let you know for a few events that we have coming up and to hope to be reoccurring and let you guys know what the Sheriff's Office is doing, what we've got going on weekly, monthly. So right now we have the Faith in Blue event, and it's this Saturday at the Veterans Park. It's going to be between 12 and 4. Rex Mayo, the director of the Hands Up program, he's co-hosting this event. Already got over 600 hot dogs. We're getting refreshments. The Fraternal Order of Police has stepped in there with a big help hosting this event with us. So it'd be great to see anyone come out. We're going to try to hope that the rain doesn't hit us this Saturday. So we will have covering, and tents in case the rain does hit us. So also the Hope for the Holidays, we're taking applications at the Sheriff's Office. So if kids are in need, any ages 1 through 15, excuse me, let me catch my breath, a little rattled. First time on the air, folks. The Sheriff's Office applications are available at the front windows. The cutoff for that is November 25th. So if you know any families, any kids in need for the Hope for the Holidays, come by and see us. You can call us. We'll hope to help you guys out. And once that event gets closer, we'll be in contact with the families that sign up for that program. Right now, Faith in Blue, October the 10th, Saturday, 12 to 4. We hope to see you there. Come out and meet the officers, the sheriffs, Fraternal Order of Police, Trenton Police Department will have some officers there also, and some good food and fellowship, and networking with the police departments. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Sergeant Smith. You did a great job for your first time on. You did a great time for any time on. So thank you so much for being here. We do have several announcements. If you want to grab a pencil or a pen, you may want to do that now. Grab a piece of paper and a pencil if you want to write some of this down. You can also check things out on our county calendar at dadecounty-ga.gov. The Faith in Blue is on there, as are other events that are happening. We like to keep on that county calendar things like food distribution from Tri-State Food Pantry, of course, all of our commission meetings, things like that. So we try to keep that loaded with the things that are coming soon. So check out the calendar at dadecounty-ga.gov. But if you want to jot down some of these numbers, feel free. If you have any questions for Sergeant Smith, we did put this in the comment section, but you can reach her at 706-657-2277. So this week, Lookout Lake Dam is nearly completed. The concrete was poured yesterday and is near completion. And as soon as that is finished, we will move on to County Road 6. Also, I do want to remind you that the Dislocated Worker Grant is still available for those people who lost jobs due to COVID-19. You may be eligible for a job with the county. For more information about that, we ask that you call Paula Stallings. Her telephone number here at the county office is 706-657-4625. There was a commission meeting last Thursday night. It was our regularly held monthly commission meeting and work session. And here are some of the highlights from that meeting. Out of that meeting came several things that are of note. One is that there may be a joint meeting, possibly sometime in November, between the Water Authority and the Board of Commissioners to discuss the reservoir. We will keep you posted on the date of that meeting as soon as it is set. We will also put that on the calendar so you can see that. The Historic Preservation Commission discussed bids received to repair the structure below the roof on the historic courthouse. So work on that historic courthouse should begin shortly. We'll let you know when that starts to progress, and you should be able to see Donna Street, who is the chair of the Historic Preservation Commission, said that when that work begins, we will definitely know. The county also received bids for a new ambulance service, and we'll be making a decision about which bid to accept so we can begin with that new service around February of 2021. To view that meeting in part or in its entirety, you may visit our YouTube channel or watch the replays on KWIN. There are new hours for the tax and tag office. Many of you have asked about that. You can find those hours online, but if you want to write them down, I happen to have them right here. So the lobby hours are Monday through Thursday from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4:45, and Fridays from 8 until 1:45. So shortened a little bit on Fridays. County offices close at 2. This is just a reminder that county offices always close at 2 o'clock on Fridays. The tax and tag office, though, is shortening that Friday by 15 minutes until 1:45. But the express window is open extended hours on Thursday, so it kind of makes up for it. The express window, many of you have asked about. During COVID, when people couldn't freely come in and out of offices, many places did that, not just government facilities, but many businesses chose to do that. We had express windows installed in our elections office and in our tax office. So those are outside the building, right in the front of the administrative building. So when you're walking up to the administrative building, the tax window is right there to your right. That express window will be open Monday through Wednesday from 2 to 5. And Thursdays from 2 until 5:45. So they're opening for an additional 45 minutes on Thursdays. This is also a reminder that county offices will be closed next Monday in observance of Columbus Day. So county offices will be closed, as we mentioned at the beginning of the meeting, or this update. Also, the city offices will be closed, and they have moved their monthly meeting to Tuesday night, the following Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, since the county city offices are closed. Halloween on the Square, we've had some questions about that. Halloween on the Square has been moved to the Dade County High School campus and will be held on Saturday, October the 24th from 4:30 until 6:30 p.m. If your organization would like to set up a booth, or if you have questions about this event, please contact Marshanna Sharp with the Dade County Public Library at 706-657-7857. Marshanna is the one who is heading that up, and I think what they have decided is it's going to be a drive-through Halloween. So there will be, I think she said they have about 20 booths so far that will be set up and decorated. They will be giving out a prize for the booth that is decorated the best. And I think their theme this year is Aladdin. So again, Marshanna Sharp can answer any questions you have about that, but they are asking that you simply just drive through with your family in a car or a truck, no trailers, please, and that way they can hand out treats safely. Also wanted to remind you that the upcoming general election is November the 3rd, which is not that far away this year, has just flown by. I cannot believe it. You can find election information on our website at dadecounty-ga.gov, or you can call the Board of Elections if you have any questions at 706-657-8170. Advanced voting does start next week. So it starts next Tuesday because, again, county offices are closed on Monday. So advanced voting begins next Tuesday, October the 13th. And advanced voting will go all the way up until the election. The week of the election, there is no voting on Monday, November the 2nd. But the vote is actually Tuesday, November the 3rd. So advanced voting hours are here at the administrative office. All advanced voting happens here in the administrative building. And you can vote anytime between Monday and Thursday from 8 until 5, and Fridays 8 until 2 because county offices close at 2. So October 13th through the 15th, 8 to 5, October the 16th, 8 to 2, October 19th through the 22nd, 8 to 5, October the 23rd, which is a Friday, 8 to 2. There will be a Saturday advanced voting on October the 24th. So you will be able to vote early on a Saturday, October 24th, from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Early voting then happens October 26th through the 29th. That's Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5. October 30th, which is a Friday, 8 to 2. That is your last day to early vote. So your last day to early vote is October 30th. Friday, October 30th from 8 until 2 is the last day to early vote. Monday, November the 2nd, there is no early voting, and then all the polls, all 7 polls in Dade County, will be open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. on Election Day, November the 3rd. And here are a few reminders. On Election Day, you must vote at your regular precinct on Election Day. You can check your voter registration or find out where to vote using the link sos.ga.gov. You can find that on our website right there on the front page. If you'll scroll about halfway down, you'll see a Vote 2020 section. If you'll click on that, it has all the links that you need to find out if you're registered to vote. Unfortunately, if you're not, that could be problematic because the last day to register to vote, as we said last week, was Monday, October the 5th, so it was this past Monday. You may also request an application from the Dade County Board of Elections by calling 706-657-8170. And remember, again, early voting begins next Tuesday, October 13th. Another reminder about polls, we have to say this every time, you can't have any campaign wear on you when you vote, and we can't have it within 100 feet of a polling place. So at the polls, no shirts, hats, caps, anything like that with your candidate, endorsing your candidate. That is something that we cannot do. They will have to ask you to go change your attire and come back to vote. So just make it easy. Don't wear that stuff to begin with to the polls. Now, of course, you're free to campaign for your candidate anywhere you like, as long as it is more than 100 feet from a polling place. So please be mindful of that. COVID testing is still going on, and for questions with that, you can call the health department here at 706-657-4213. The testing done here in Dade County is on Wednesdays. That's at 71 Case Avenue. That is in between the Justice Building and the Administrative Building, sort of down in the bottom section of the Administrative Building. So it's drive-through testing still, so make sure to do that. It is drive up, no appointment needed, and you can find all of the testing information on our website, again at dadecounty-ga.gov. If you have a question about anything that we've talked about today, you can feel free to give me a call at 423-290-6655. If you have a question about something on our website, or you're not being able to find something on our website, give me a call. I'll be glad to walk you through it. Here are the COVID numbers from this week. Georgia has 326,142 confirmed cases of COVID-19. That's up from 318,026. In Dade County, we have 286 confirmed cases. That's 18 in the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to say good job, folks. 18 new cases in the last 2 weeks is pretty good. Continue to wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart, and just be mindful. 18 cases in the last 2 weeks. Overall in Dade County, we've had 5 deaths and 21 hospitalizations. In Walker County, they have 1,651 confirmed cases, with 136 of those being in the last 2 weeks. Catoosa County, 1,255 cases, with 106 of those being in the last 2 weeks. Chattooga County, 822 confirmed cases, with 76 being in the last 2 weeks. Whitfield County, 4,770 confirmed cases of COVID-19, with 286 of those being in the last 2 weeks. Gordon County, 1,935 cases, with 118 in the last 2 weeks. Floyd County, down around Rome, 3,357 cases, 265 of those are from the last 2 weeks. There are 2,206 cases in the unknown counties. The total deaths in the state of Georgia are 7,259, with 29,308 hospitalizations. These are the numbers that I like to see and check on usually daily, but since yesterday in the state of Georgia, we've had 1,554 cases, 32 deaths, and 154 hospitalizations. So that's since yesterday in the state of Georgia. So moving on to Tennessee. Tennessee has 207,455 confirmed cases. That's up 2,080 since yesterday. In Hamilton County, they have 10,166 cases. That's 647 active, 9,420 recovered, and 99 deceased. In Marion County, they have 599 cases, with 65 of those being active, 525 recoveries, and 9 deaths. Grundy County has 405 cases, 108 of those are active, 289 are recovered, and 8 are deceased. Sequatchie County is at 261, that's 28 active, 232 recovered, and 1 deceased. Meigs County is at 245, and this is really good for them, 19 active in Meigs County, with 223 recovered and 3 deaths. Bradley County has 3,139 current cases, 3,139 overall cases, 200 are active currently, 2,920 recovered, and 19 deceased. In the state of Tennessee, there are 971 hospitalizations. That's up 13 since yesterday. 2,642 deaths. That's up 21 from yesterday. In Alabama, there are 161,975 confirmed cases, with 1,745 of those being in neighboring Jackson County. In Jackson County, there have been 10 deaths, and there are 207 cases in Jackson County in the last 14 days. DeKalb County, there are 2,709 cases with 22 deaths, and in the last 14 days, they have gone up 329 cases in DeKalb County. So those are our COVID numbers. We do thank you for joining us today. I do want to remind you again to please vote. Vote for the candidate of your choice. And remember, if you have any questions about elections, you can give them a call at 657-8170. If you need to look at that information, it is online at dadecounty-ga.gov. Thank you for joining us today and coming to the right place for the right information, and we'll see you next Thursday.